Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. In this video, I have another set of airdrop videos or airdrop updates for you, but I'm on a bit of a roll. I'm back with full force on YouTube, coming to you with a couple videos as often as I can. Obviously, if you haven't already, make sure you watch the video that I made recently about a massive channel announcement. I think you'll be happy. With that being said, guys, make sure you remember nothing I say here is financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Any idiot can turn on a camera. Please do your own research. And make sure you follow me on all of my socials, especially on Twitter. And also make sure you check me out on the bank. We're getting close to 500 followers. Make sure you check me out here to see the latest moves. And if you want extra coaching, guidance, and support from me, definitely check out the services in the description below, either the Web3 Secret Society, which you can grandfather yourself in for $30 a month, or schedule a private video call to make sure you're ready for the bull run. And guys, shouldn't be a surprise, even though it's slightly red since I've started shooting these videos, but the market has broken through the previous set of resistances that we had. Ethereum sort of broke out and is reaching closer toward the $29 to $3,000 price level. Same with Sol. Sol was actually, I think, $2 away from the 163 resistance band. And it just goes to show you exactly what I was saying all along, which is, guys, you were never going to be able to predict the market with complete certainty, but you should know that you shouldn't fight the trend. I know many of you have talked to me, either on DM, in comments, whatever, about either holding money in dollars or holding or opening shorts. And I told you, like, I would rather just be long on the market and take profits on certain points and then allow myself to sort of buy back in, but still holding a massive amount long. I don't think this is the end for the rally. I think we're going to keep rallying. Obviously we can go up and down. I really expect the bulk of the move to happen after the elections, sometime in November and December. But hey, I'm always open for it happening sooner. So the first update, and this is not really an airdrop update, but one to get us ready, is an update around Base chain. So as you know, Base is the most utilized Ethereum layer 2 with about 45 to 46% of ETH users using Base. And what happened was the co-founder and CEO of Coinbase dropped a website yesterday that you can actually check your Base on-chain score. So the first thing I want to say before we even go there is, look, I know many of you take this stuff as gospel. Remember, like the ZK Sync trackers and the Layer 0 trackers, these are just data points. What it should tell you, hopefully, is here's an indicator of how well you're doing. Does this mean definitively that if Base did an airdrop tomorrow that you'd get it? No. They could be looking at other criteria. But what you want to take a look at is, here's a set of analytics that somebody has done that you can now use for your wallets. You put in your wallet address. You don't have to connect to a website or anything. Just type in anyone's wallet address, and it will tell you your score, and it will also give you a sort of heat map. You see here, I'm 91 out of 100, which is not bad. You can see here the majority of my activity happened in April and May, and you can see some stuff trickling out over here. Very interesting because, like, you can tell that I'm very active on the weekdays, but then, like, I guess recently not so much. But I haven't actually done the analysis. It would be interesting to see what they say. And you can also see 1,000 something transactions on ETH and Base, active for 213 unique days, longest streak 20 days, current streak 8 days, activity period 910 days, all that stuff. So very interesting. I gotta deploy some smart contracts apparently, but good to know. And we still don't know if a Base airdrop is coming, but it doesn't hurt to be prepped. Why? Because Linea is having one, Scroll is having one, Arbitrum already had one, Optimism already had one, ZK Sync already had one. So Base would be the odd man out if it didn't. Okay. A big portion of this video, I want to talk about the C network. So constantly, one of the biggest downfalls I see in this space and in a lot of things in life is people are always chasing something that happened in the past, and they are super interested right after something happens that's momentous, but then after they lose so much interest. And why do I say that? Well, the C ecosystem has done 2 airdrops so far, and they are, I don't want to say they're hinting, but like they have, like, it basically looks like the C adoption is still not hitting critical mass on chain. And it's around that time where they should be looking to do a snapshot in the next little while. And I found this tweet that I thought really captured a lot of what I was already thinking. So I said, hey, why not just share this one? So this person thinks the next airdrop will be announced in the first week of September. Could happen. It could happen a little later than that. There are a few things ending around the same time, all of which alluded counting toward the same airdrop. Basically, there's a couple things you can do right now. Number one, you can vote on Gitcoin. I'm not doing that, but like they said, several team members have alluded to it. I've always found Gitcoin voting to really add such a small amount that it's never really been worth my time. But they hinted that the next airdrop would be DeFi focused. Now, we're going to go through some of the things there. You already know, if you're on this channel, how much we've talked about Yaka Finance with the Yaka token dropping near the end of August. That's a big one. And then just sort of having activity on chain. To reemphasize, the last airdrop, which if you followed my instructions back in December, the snapshot was taken in May. They paid us out a little after that. And I got 3,000 SEI token, which was not the maximum because I didn't hold any NFTs, but I did stake SEI and I did hold ST SEI. And obviously, like, not many people did that, and a lot of people were upset because they got nothing. If you only had 1 point, I think you got like 60 or 200 C tokens. And you got 3,000 if you had 2 points. So it's big. Now, I think that they're going to use very similar criteria at a minimum as well, although I think these numbers will go up. I think these would be at least 200 C token for staking and 200 for liquid staking if they count. So what I've done is I've included links to how you can do this. So number one, stake your C token if you're interested at app.c.io. Go in here, you click stake, you pick your validator. I like stake Cedo, so I, very good, very good person to follow in the space. So I use them. I also went to kryptonite.finance, and you go to K asset and you can stake and burn. And when you do that, you lock up some SEI into ST SEI, which you can swap it later if you want to. But here, 396 ST SEI. I think 200 is enough. The next one is making sure you have some top NFTs. Some of these NFTs have dumped accordingly with the market. So Saiyans are good. Yaka Voyager is good. Remember, holding a Yaka Voyager will give you Yaka tokens as well. Last time they looked at, I believe, the top 8 collections. I mean, honestly, like, I want to get NFTs that actually do something. So for me, Saiyans and Yaka Voyager. Saiyans because I love Dragon Ball Z, and they have their own like Saiyan token, and Yaka Voyager because it's sort of like, it's still the airdrop stuff's going on. And as you can see here, I've got like a Super Saiyan Blue, whatever this guy is, and I've got 2 Yaka Voyagers. Okay. The update here is on Dragon Swap. So this goes back to the comment we saw earlier, which is Epoch 4 for Dragon Swap ends on August 29th. And what that is all you got to do is swap tokens here. If you go to Hoard, which is right here, when you open it, what you'll see is there are points you can earn. There are 6 different ways you earn points. The bottom 3 is adding to the liquidity pool. At this point, it's too late. Why? Because you must hold the liquidity for the entire epoch to earn points. So if you weren't holding it at the start, there's really no point. So these 3 are out. So what I did earlier, and you don't have to do this, I did this just to get some footprint. I have a lot of C token. I traded C token for USDT. So I went here, traded C token for USDT. So I traded a couple thousand tokens. I traded $1,000 worth ish. So C to USDT, then USDT to USDC, and then I did USDC back to C. Okay, so that gives me, $3,000-ish worth of volume, and it hit all of these criteria. It did cost me about $25 to $30 in I don't know if it's price impact or just sort of swapping. It's kind of probably a mix of both. So don't do this if you're tight on funds. I'm doing this as a speculation because I didn't do anything, on Dragon Swap really outside of a bit of liquidity, which obviously wasn't for the full epoch. Okay, next update here is from Cape. Now, Cape talks a bit about the ZORA airdrop, which if you have been following ZORA, they have been posting the most cryptic tweets. It's like if you've ever gone through a breakup and a girl starts posting, what's it called, like music lyrics and stuff, back on Facebook back in the day and stuff like that, or whatever. It's what it looks like. It's always some random tweet, like it was kind of weird. And many people have noticed that they're probably saying there's an airdrop coming soon. It literally is just saying like coming soon, so close, all these things. Now, we don't know when the airdrop's going to be, but there are some really good things you can take away from this thread, which I've shared. Number one thing I'd recommend, though, is you follow my ultimate guide for the ZORA airdrop. It covers the majority of the things and more comprehensively, but there's a few things I think is very interesting. The first thing here is or probably the one thing I want to take away from this is this, which is you want to look at the ZORA sort of like, not the ZORA's minting guide, but you want to mint as many chains as possible on ZORA. So in the past, I did ZORA and I did Base. I didn't do all of them. You should be looking to mint an NFT on ZORA on every single chain. So that's my first recommendation. And then you can up the quantities to 1, 11, and 111. Don't do 1,111. At 111, that's $30. So remember, if you want to do it, go for it. Otherwise, you can stop at like $3 at 11 and just do 1 and 11. Okay, so this is a very good idea. And as you guys know, I've been very upfront with you guys always when I share ZORA. Make sure you're going and using your own referral link. Otherwise, exactly what's the point? So what do you do now? Go to the ZORA trending page. You see it right here. You look at the next 24 hours. And then you click mint on, let's go to, this one's done. You click mint here. You see here, you can do any chain you want. Make sure you pick every single chain and do at least one. Obviously, I would recommend doing 1 NFT per chain just to have the variety. And that way it says you've collected more NFTs. And then pick a chain and do 11. So you go here, go to 11, and then you hit mint. And then if you want to, you can do 111. But 111, I would not do this one because they overcharged. No. Yeah, so here, 0.012321. Okay, now if you know somebody, one of the ways you can game this is you can actually talk to one of your friends, get them to create the NFT. You each create an NFT and you do 111 of each other's. In that way, you'll get a portion of the fees. Now, remember, when you mint, don't just mint through this. Don't do it here. You click this button first, then you click this button here, and you go here, you get your referral code. You then paste this in here, okay? And the reason you do this is then you get a rebate when you mint. So then when you hit buy and you do it, you'll get a bit of a rebate sent to you later because now it's using your referral code. So that's my recommendation there. The next update is on Athena. Now, Athena, I just mentioned in the previous video, we remember back in April 1st when they talked about season 2, a long time ago, campaign will run for 5 months or $5 billion. Well, we're about a week away from the end of the campaign. And what you can do here is you can earn your sats. I got 3.25 million sats. You can earn in many ways. The best way, in my opinion, is just to sort of go to, where is it, to buy, and you can basically just swap into USDE. And if you want the highest point conversion, you get 20x for locking it. Where are we? Right here. Just had it. Yeah. So you get 20x for locking it. USDE. You don't lock ENA because ENA is, what we're going to sell. Okay. So this is where I currently stand. What is also very interesting is you can actually go to Infinex, and this is actually a better opportunity now, which came to my attention maybe like right before this video went live. You can use Infinex for the entire period of the campaign, and your USDE balances in Infinex will earn 20x sats per USDE. Now, it's not technically locked, but if you withdraw it, you will lose all of your earned sats. So technically it's locked, except you can get rid of it at the end of the campaign. And the very interesting thing, and shout out to DB Crypto for letting me know about this, when you swap USDC to USDE inside Infinex, you will earn a 200x sats bonus. Now, if you then go back and swap it back, you lose those points. You lose those sats. So if you do have some USDC and you want that last little boost, this is on Arbitrum, go in there. You can swap to USDE, get the 200x sats boost or bonus, and then hold it into your account until the end of the campaign, right? So remember, the end of the campaign is September 2nd. Just wait for them to announce it in the Discord and you're good to go. The price of the ENA token has been getting destroyed. It was as high as $1.50 at one point. It's now down about 70 to 80% from the highs. So I don't expect this to recover that well, but hey, we're going to take that and we're going to dump it. And the final thing I want to sort of remind you guys on is Gravity. So Gravity just launched their testnet. They're very close to launching their mainnet. If you haven't already, I do recommend that you check this out. Go in here and you can KYC. When you KYC, you can, if you're one of the few people who do it, I believe it's 30,000, right? You can actually earn some ZK rewards and some raffle tickets. So the ZK rewards only come out once the mainnet goes live, and if you've traded only $500 worth, which is very easy to do. And you just got to make sure you KYC and do that stuff. And if you get the raffle tickets early on, you can up your mystery box. So I had a rare box. It's now an epic 1 box. And this will give you some incredible rewards at the mainnet. So if you're interested, I've included links to that, my invite codes in the description below. Get to it. They've already got 2.5 million users. The first 30,000 to KYC, will get this extra bonus. So definitely consider that. And guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If anything else, just let me know in the comments. But as always, make sure you share the video, subscribe to the channel, really helps me out. Show me that you want me to come back and make more videos on YouTube by doing that stuff. And I'll be back and see you next time. Thanks. Bye.